Let's look at what our borough president Reynoso is doing about property tax. If you search their site, it's very hard to do on mobile. If you have the YouTube mobile app, you can't really search a channel. So here we are, switch to desktop mode, which is crazy. You have to do this. There you are, desktop mode. You see that? If you're not in desktop mode, it looks like it just completely hides. Well, look at that. There is a search. Okay, so maybe we can search. Let's search on, maybe it's because I was already in the search. Here we are searching on property tax. Look at the YouTube channel talks not 8 years ago, 6 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago. They only talk when it's convenient, like all of New York City seems to wake up at September because the school's open, so they realize, oh, I'll be voted out of office, I better do something. So look at this. This is crazy. Nothing. Uniform land use, that's because that's where the money is. But who's protecting the constituent? Basically, the people that call themselves leader, they should be calling themselves servants, right? Servants of the people. You're elected to serve. And the word leader is incorrect. You're not elected to be a leader. You're supposed to be listening and providing constituent services. There's no such thing. This is outrageous. This is how our borough president operates. It's really a ceremonial position, so that's what you get. But you, as a constituent, should wake up and start talking to your representatives. You can go to this yet another site that's commandeered, but this one is pretty good. It actually has your representatives. So if you happen to live on Van Buren Street in Bed-Stuy, or you can put any address you want, these are the constituents. The representatives, which they call themselves leaders, and their budget, but it's really your budget. Look at this. This is what we have. This is even incorrect. Henry Butler, I don't think is district manager. Someone else took that over, but maybe these websites are accurate. You see this? BK03, at least New York City tries to do something. If you ask Community Board, where is the list of term limits? Nobody knows. Remember, we passed laws to term limit these people, but nobody keeps track of it. So I guess you are at the mercy of people, right? For the slightest little thing, what I'm amazed at is there's 60,000 tickets given out for alcohol, but we have people in community boards that are overstaying their terms and nobody's keeping track of that, right? This is ridiculous. Now, at least this thing has a whole bunch of email addresses and websites, and I highly recommend go to all these pages and post questions because they are your representatives. This task, which is community service, should be onerous, and you should, after one term, want to go. But this is what we got. We got people that think it appears that they think they're royalty, and we have to serve them. Now, here it even lists Eric Gonzalez as a district attorney. Oh my goodness. J Street. Who's keeping track of these people? Eric Adams, who's completely inundated with every federal probe. And look at this. Oh my goodness. Have you ever got any action from our friends at the comptroller? Try to submit something to them. Oh my goodness. Oh, and this man is asleep. Do we even have a... Basic question is, who is minding the store? When there's a problem, when a constituent has a problem, where do you report it to? Because these people are the final judge, the arbiter of whether they're doing a good service or not, right? crazy, crazy, crazy. But here, and then you can also forget about, the city. The city is pretty poor, very poor. But the state might have some hope, but not this one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, gosh. We are lost here in Bed-Stuy. Oh, my goodness. They even listed lieutenant. Oh, gosh. North Brooklyn's having a lot of problems. So this is what you can do. You can go to these pages and contact all of them. Federal. Oh my goodness. Oh, gosh. What is this? Vice president? Oh, gosh. Why do they list vice president? I don't know. Since when do they list vice president? The point is, you contact them. Oh, there's even a link in embed. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, this is how do you embed this? Doesn't show how to embed it. That's not embedding. They don't even know what embedding means. Wow. All right. So now if you search Google for property tax, what does Reynoso say about property tax? We have a proposal to abolish the class share system, abolish limits, abolish all those things that have been protecting us for 45 years, thanks to people like John Procida and the S7000A law. And this is what we get. He's talking about nonprofit. Of course, nonprofits should not have to pay taxes. Why? These nonprofits have to, every year, should have to recertify that they're actually doing something. We've got nonprofits that owe $20 million in property tax, and we just ignore it while we punish the real homeowners who are paying the taxes. These nonprofits are paying nothing. Look at this. This is all he talks about. This is outrageous. All they care about is trying to control property. And I'm amazed that New York City can survive with this type of representatives. They don't represent us. They represent themselves and their own future and their own best interests and their own jobs and their own patronage and their own... it's just outrageous. The whole thing is a disaster. Thank you, Mr. Reynoso, for not paying attention to property tax. And we hope that the property tax law gets some attention, and a lot of constituents say, well, where were these representatives when this was being cooked up? Peace out.